Hey everyone, welcome back to my Librarian Terminator Armour painting tutorial. Here is where we left off. As the GW metal paints are very thin, you always want to layer them up a little bit at a time. So the great way to start all the golds is to paint them all Dwarf bronze. This will set a great foundation color for all the gold sections. I then gave all the gold parts a black-brown wash with a 1-to-1 mix of Dheneb black to Devlan mud. This will really bring out all the details in all the gold areas. Lastly, I did 2 highlights on the gold, first with shining gold and the next with burnished gold. This will really give all the edges of all the gold parts a really nice detail and allow them to pop. I painted the gun, like the armpits of the armor, and the handle of the sword, chaos black. His outside clothing will be white, so I started off with a foundation color of Dheneb stone. This color will be a great foundation color for white clothing. I also painted all the skulls on the model Dheneb stone. One of the shortcuts I tend to use when painting a lot of skulls is just to paint with Dheneb stone and then do a quick wash. I then gave his clothing a watered down Devlan mud wash. Next, I built up thin layers of skull white, starting at the base and working my way upwards on his clothing. I then gave the skulls the same wash by watered down Devlan mud and then highlighted them with bleached bone. I painted all the straps and strings on the model Calthan brown. This color, combined with Devlan mud, is a great mimic for the color of leather. I painted the face using elf flesh, and then I highlighted the skin with a 50-50 mix of elf flesh and bleached bone. I then painted the helmet tubing in the same colors as the other tubing on the model. Lastly, I painted the eyes white and made the pupils black. As you can see in this photo, though, it's very hard to pick up on the eyes. And that's it. You now know how I painted my Librarian in Terminator armor. Overall, I'd have to say that I really liked painting the model. I found it pretty easy overall. This was my second resin model that I've ever painted. Here's just a picture of the model on its finished base. If you want to know how I made my Rocky Train bases, just feel free to check out my How to Build a Rocky Base tutorial. It's currently up. And once again, that's it. Here's just a final picture of the model. So as I mentioned earlier in the week, I am getting married in middle of September. My goal was to have at least 50 subscribers, and I've already succeeded in my goal thanks to all of you awesome people out there. It would even be crazier if I met 100 subscribers by my wedding date, but obviously, no pressure. So, thank you all for watching my videos as always, and as I said, if you want to give me a wedding gift, feel free to subscribe to my videos and leave comments below. You can also follow my blog at paintingwithj.blogspot.com, where I will also be updating my status throughout the week. Lastly, remember to take your time, have fun, and together we can rid the world of unpainted gray models.